Hi friends, welcome to my channel, Dr. Paula's Kitchen. Here we make delicious recipes that are also really good for you. Today we're going to be making spinach rice. That's right, spinach and rice are your key ingredients. You're going to want to learn how to make this and you're going to want to share it with your family and friends. So today, let's not delay any further. We're going to jump right into it. I'm going to show you what you're going to need. And don't worry about the details. It's all going to be in the description below. All right? So let's get to it. Come see how I do this. Okay, so let's take a look at our ingredients for today. You're definitely going to need your spinach. And I have here about 4 cups of chopped frozen spinach. You could also use fresh spinach, but I felt it was easier to just use the chopped ones. Up to you. You also want to get your rice. Here I have 2 cups of brown parboiled rice. And to that, we're going to use 3 cups of water and 1 cup of coconut milk. You're going to need some chopped onions, some chopped garlic, your flavor peppers, and that's optional. If you have it, use it. If not, don't worry. You're also going to need a Scotch bonnet pepper. That's going to give it a lot of flavor. And then I also have some chive or green onions. Over here, I just have some seasonings that I'm going to throw in. I'm going to use some turmeric just to give the rice a little bit of a yellow color. And we're also going to use some Dash table blend seasoning. You can use any all-purpose seasoning. I'm also going to use some cayenne pepper, ground garlic, and this Maggi cube seasoning. Also going to add a little bit of salt just for flavor. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we have our pot ready, and we are going to add just about 1.5 tablespoons of canola oil. You can also use avocado oil or any oil of your liking. I try not to cook with olive oil on high heat just because it has a lower smoke point than many of the other cooking oils. So it's really not designed for high heat cooking. All right, so we're gonna get our oil going. And then to that, we're gonna add our onions. We're gonna add some garlic. And we're gonna let that cook just a little bit before we add our other vegetables. Okay, so our pot is heating up. You can see that our onions are getting a little more translucent now. And we're just gonna let it cook for about 1 minute or so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the flavor peppers. And our green onions or chives. While that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic powder. And some Dash table blend seasoning. Let's add our Dash seasoning. Give that a stir. And now we're ready to add our spinach. We're going to go ahead and add that in there. And now we're going to go ahead and add the coconut milk. And remember, this is just 1 cup of coconut milk. I'm going to pour it all in there. And then let's cover the pot and let it cook for just about 5 minutes. All right, it's been a few minutes, and you can see that our spinach is cooking down now. I'm going to add just a little bit more of the garlic powder and a little bit more of the table blend seasoning. All right, and just let that cook just a little bit more, and then we're going to add the rice. Okay, so the spinach has been cooking now for about 5 to 10 minutes, and now we're going to go ahead and add our rice. And the rice was just mix that in there. And we're also going to add our water. Just add it all in. To the pot now, I'm just going to add some salt. We're going to do about half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add some turmeric just to give the rice a little bit of a more yellow color. And we're going to add some cayenne pepper. Okay, we're going to let that come to a boil, and then we'll turn it down and let it simmer and finish cooking. Now, at this point, I'm also going to add my Scotch bonnet pepper just to get some more flavor in there. We do want to make sure that that doesn't burst, so we're going to keep an eye on it, okay? So let's cover it and let it come to a boil. We'll be back. Okay, and I did forget to add my seasoning, my little seasoning cubes. So I added it there. And I'm just going to add a little more salt just for taste. You can add as little as you like. Alright, and just bringing you back to see how it looks when it's boiling. So now what we're going to do is turn the heat down and let it simmer until it's done cooking. Alright, let's check our pot right now. You can see the water is starting to die down and you're seeing a lot more rice. So we're going to wait until all that water has evaporated off and our rice will be done cooking. Okay, so our rice is just about done. Now all of the water has evaporated off and our rice is nice and not sticky. So we're just going to give it a few more minutes and then we're going to be all done.